if you're in your own way, then this video will shine some light on how you can get out of your own way. Hey now, it's your girl, Chonita Nicole. Hey y'all. So, as you already see, I'm going to talk about you being in your own way and you getting out of your own way. So, if you're new here, I am on my journey to 40. I'll be 40 October 3rd, and I am literally creating my dream life. I am changing so many things that I've been doing and ways that I think, my thought process. And so, what I'm doing is I'm here to go on this journey with you because you may be wanting to change your life as well. Okay. So, my message today is you are the one that's stopping you from your best self, your best life, your best version of yourself. So, I'm going to go over 3, maybe a couple more tips on how you can get out of your own way. Okay. So, if you're in your own way, then this video hopefully will shine some light on how you can get out of your own way because I'm working on getting out of my own way. Drop a heart, leave a comment. If you're watching a replay, drop a heart so I can know that you guys are in the building. Okay, so like the video as you join the party, as I always say. But let's dive in. So if you want to elevate your life and if you're in your own way, we're going to talk about 3 ways and 3 tips for you to get out of your own way. So the first tip, and I got notes today too, y'all. I even got my notebook. I got my digital notes in my notebook, everything. Everything. The first thing that we're going to do to get out of our own way is going to change our mindset. So I keep talking about this because it's so important. It's whatever you believe in, whatever you do, mindset is everything. So as a man thinketh, so is he. Just it's so many different. If you're a Christian, it's so many different scriptures. If you read The Secret, if whatever you do, they all say the same things. And I am a Christian, so you have to change your mindset. I'm reading a book called The Power of the Subconscious Mind. I may grab it possibly, but we have to change our mindset. So let's jump into identifying your current mindset. Are you a person? Are you a person who thinks the glasses half full, the glasses half empty? I'm just happy something is in the glass. Are you someone who tries to think positive? Are you negative? Are people call you pessimist? Like, where's your mind, right? And I know the mindset is so delicate because it could depend on the traumas that you've had, your life experiences, things that happen to you, etc. These are all factors in your mindset. So once we get to a certain age where we are aware of these things, we can go to counseling, we could join church, we could get meditation, whatever you need to do to try to get your mind right. Because at some point, we have to start taking control of our lives. We all have a story. Trust me. We all have a story, but we have to get a grasp, get a grip on our mind and try to fight. I came up with this saying some years ago. I'm like, I'm not going to let life bully me. And what I mean by that is life is hard, or life, I'm trying to watch my words. Life can be hard, but what am I going to do to fight back? Right. So I'm going to work on my mindset and how I perceive and how I think things so that I can work on fixing what I can. Some things are completely out of your control. We know that as well. I try to be realistic. However, some things we can't control. So let's try to focus on what we can control. So this is what I'm doing too. So I'm saying these things and giving you tips because I'm on this journey. We're in this together. Okay. But we in this together. So I want you to start examining your current mindset and identifying any limited beliefs or fixed ideas that may be holding you back. I want you to notice your thoughts your attitudes, your self-talk patterns. We talk to ourselves more than anybody else. The voice or the voices in our head that we hear is self-talk. Pay attention to what you're saying, especially in difficult times and challenging times and setbacks. When things aren't going as planned, what do you say to yourself? How do you speak to yourself? You say, oh man, my life, everything always messed up. Oh man, are you speaking these negative things into, I don't want to say the wrong, fruition? Are you speaking these things? I want you to ask yourself, is the way that you're currently thinking right now, your current mindset, is this helping your progress and creating your dream life, creating your best self, or is it hindering? Is it helping or hindering? Helping or hindering your progress towards who you want to be, right? I want you to practice self-awareness and challenge these beliefs. Like in this book, like I said, that I'm reading, and I'm gonna keep saying it because it's so powerful for me. Anytime you start a negative thought or start speaking negative, stop and never finish it, and then rewind, rewind, and then speak positive towards what you're about to say. Instead of, I'm gonna give you an example. Instead of saying, "Oh man, I always mess up. I'm so stupid," you could say, now this on the spot. I'm trying to think. Well, you could say, "Okay, I didn't do that correctly this time, but I'm gonna work on being better the next time." Or you could say, I didn't like the outcome of that. I'm learning. Let me try it this way. Like we have to we have to be very, 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 very careful of what we say, and especially what we speak about ourselves. Life and death in the power of the tongue, baby. We know this, right? So pay attention to those thoughts, emotions, behaviors. Notice those reoccurring patterns, and that can be holding you back from reaching your full potential. And then we want to chat. And then we want to challenge this, right? If you say, oh man, I always quit. I don't ever finish anything I start. But you have multiple degrees. You have several, you've finished several things at your job. Is that true? Or did you mess up this one time? Or is this a bad day? Or is this a bad week? Or is this a bad month? Like, what's the validity of these negative thoughts that you're saying to yourself? Is this even valid? More than likely, it's not. Right? So I want you to pay attention to those things, question it. Okay. And then if you have a really, really hard time, get you some affirmations, some I am statements. I am powerful. I am smart. I am, I am, I am. All the things that you wish you were, write those down in a journal. Write it down. Type it out. Put it in notes. Say it in your memos. Like, when Madison was little, I have an 11-year-old daughter. When she was little, we would do affirmations, and it's still in my memos in my phone. We would speak the affirmations, and then I had her say it, and I said it, and then I would play them. So while we're getting ready in the morning, it would be my voice and her voice saying, I need to do that again. That was a good idea, Chonita. I need to do that again. But it would be playing like music on our way to school and to work. It would be playing, and then we would say it with it. But that's a real good idea. I'm gonna have to do that again. Right. So I just want you to be cognizant of what you're saying to yourself. Okay. So that's the first thing. We want to get our minds right. Okay. So numero uno, get your mind right, baby. Baby girl, get your mind right. Okay. And I want you to try to cultivate resilience and perseverance in the face of obstacles that come. Because, like I said, life is not perfect. I don't want to come on here and make it seem like, oh, everything is not. But I'm a fighter, and I'm going to figure this thing out. And I want you to figure this thing out too. And we go on this journey of creating our dream lives and being our best selves, our elevated selves, the best that we can be. And we're going to see what life look like that. Okay. So drop a heart if you are committed to going on this journey with me to being your best self. You may be turning 42, 40 as well. So 40 TOO, right? Because I'm turning 40 and this 40 is doing something to me. It's doing something to me. And at first I was like, oh, but now I'm like, this is about to be a rebrand. It's about to be on and popping. Okay. So if you want to come on this journey with me, journey, what am I? Sometimes the words I say on this journey with me, drop a heart and we're going to commit to ourselves to becoming our better and best self. So that's one. Well, actually, no, I'm not even done with I'm not done with one. I'm gonna do a subset to one. So we're gonna practice. So we're gonna get our mind right. And in getting our mind right, we're gonna practice positivity and gratitude, being grateful. Literally, it's so funny because I do things like when I go to the grocery store, I'm like, oh, thank you, Jesus. I'm like, oh, I'm so grateful. I put the key in my door. I'm like, oh, thank you, Jesus. Start the car. And I say it and I do it so much that Madison starts doing it. She was like, oh, so her birthday. So a prime example. If you guys are new here, I have a large following on Do Dream On. That's another YouTube page. March 1st is my daughter's 11th birthday. And my dreamers on my other channel, they know she loved Five Below. They was just making it rain on her for her birthday. So thank y'all again so much. And she kept saying, oh, I'm just so grateful. Oh, God is so good. Oh, I'm just so grateful. She got her some Samoa's, the girls have cookies. Oh, I'm so grateful. Oh, God is so good. Everything she would buy, she was going down the aisles. And I was just smiling. I was like, you better praise them. Get that gratitude. I know that's right. Make sure you tell them thank you. Thank you. Da, da, da. And actually, she, she was just so grateful. So thank y'all again. But we want to practice gratitude and positivity. And we don't want no fake positivity. People get on my nerve. We just keeping it real, saying that I'm fake because I'm positive or I'm happy. My life, people are telling me, oh, you just no, 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 no. I fight for my smile. I fight for my happiness. I fight for these things. I pray to be in good spirits because why be negative and why always complain? Like, why? Of course, I have my bad days. Ask my mama. I'll be blowing her up like, but generally speaking, I try to be grateful and I try to be positive because why not? Right? So cultivate an attitude of gratitude and positivity. And you can do this by focusing on the good in your life and appreciating your blessings. So you could do daily gratitude practices. You could get a gratitude journal. You can make sure you express it to people, let people know, say it like how I say it to myself. Anytime something good happens, you could do different things like that. And you also want to be surrounded by positive people. If you around everybody that's negative, they will drain you. Okay. So let's say that you're saying you have to be around certain people. Limit your time, limit your conversations. Energy is transferable. And that's not only biblical, I don't know if that's biblical. Let me not get to lying, but I know that's scientific, right? So energy is transferable. So you want to be very careful about who you're spending your energy with and on. So you want to have a supportive family, friends, and sometimes people may not be supportive. So try to find your tribe. Maybe try to join a church or a book club, even hobbies that make you happy, pouring into yourself. Get around like minded people and see how that'll change your world. They say you become I think, is it the five people that's around you? You become like the five people that you're around most. And I think they said if it's like four millionaires, you'll be the fifth. You know, it's all these sayings, but all these sayings have some type of validity to them. Okay. The proof is in the pudding, honey. All right. So you want to see if you may even have to get a mentor. Listen to positive podcasts, YouTube channels, books, read the book. So let's say the people around you negative. Get a good book, get a good audio book. Find you someone that you like to watch on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I can be your person. Different things like that. So you can be surrounded by positivity and growth and try to consistently and continuously grow. At my old job, they used to say, if you're not growing, if something's not growing, it's dead. It was something like that. But you have to grow. consistently learn and consistently grow and be committed to learning and growing. And that may be investing in classes and courses. Why, like I said, listen to podcasts, watching positive videos, whatever you have to do. But be committed to the life that you're looking for. This is a lifelong journey of becoming the best you. Okay, we're going to talk about, and maybe 4 tips, y'all. We're going to talk about embracing discomfort and taking calculated risk. So a lot of you may not know that I coach people. So I coach people in business and social media and creating a YouTube, different things like that, because I've had a successful t-shirt and crafting business, a successful YouTube channel. I actually do YouTube and content creation and entrepreneurship full time, and I've been doing it for the last 4 years. Okay, so really grateful for that. And a lot of the people that I coach, a lot of the people say the same things. They're not comfort. First, they're afraid. They're not comfortable. They're scared of failing. It's a lot of the same things in different people. And these are people from all around the world. Actually, I've spoken to people outside of the countries, different things like that. And we want you to, we meaning me, I want you to embrace discomfort and I want you to start taking calculated risks. So, growth often occurs outside of your comfort zone. I know you've heard this a million times. So, I want you to embrace discomfort as a natural part of the journey to becoming our best selves, right? If we're going to become our best self, we're going to be discomfortable. We're going to be uncomfortable because we're breaking a shell. We're breaking through to a new level. It's not always going to be rainbows and sunshine and unicorns and lollipops, and it's not always going to feel like that. You may be uncomfortable. Sometimes I'm uncomfortable. To be honest, I'm actually tired and I wanted to go to sleep, but I said, no, I'm going to show up for myself. And I'm going to show up because there might be one person out there that needs to hear this. Maybe just one. And I'm going to show up for you and I'm going to show up for myself because I've learned that showing up for other people makes me better. Helping so many people in my coaching has helped me become a better me. I'm telling them to do things. I'm like, I need to do it because that was some good advice. I need to get to it, sis. You know that was some good advice. So you need to get back on your Zoom. Get back on it. You know that's what you were doing. You know that's how you grew your other channel. You know that's how you got monetized in 2.5 months on your other channel. You know this is so do what you're practice what you preach. So me helping other people is in turn helping myself to become so much better. And I'm just so grateful for that part of the journey. And it's not always comfortable. Sometimes I'm tired. Sometimes things happen. My uncle passed away last week. It's a lot of things that's going on. But we have to do it anyway. And I have to do this for future Chonita. When future Chonita is stepping out of that truck that she want and going into that house that she want with that kitchen that she want and being able to bless my dad, getting him a ranch, being able to bless my dad, so retire my dad and my mom and I ain't got to worry about certain things and being able to pay a single mother's full month's rent up for the year, being able to bless them. That these are some of my biggest goals, making sure that my daughter needs are met and we don't have to struggle. I don't have to sleep or bat an eye about it, right? Like being able to maybe even buy somebody a house. Like these are things that, let me correct that, being able to buy people homes. Power in words, right? I'm learning. This is for me too. It's uncomfortable for me to say these things and it's going to be recorded. And if this stuff don't happen, what I'm going to look like, right? It's uncomfortable, but I'm saying that I'm going to take some calculated risk. And so therefore I'm going to show up because you never know what happens when you show up, right? We also want to push ourselves beyond our perceived limitations. When you push yourself, you find out you have new strengths, possibly new talents, right? It's so many opportunities for personal growth when you push yourself past the limit. I had a personal trainer, shout out to Will, last summer. And I remember I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. He was like, yes, you can. And I was like, I can't. And I was like, I can do it. I can do it. And I went and I finished those reps. This is a true story. So it was not like this is a true story. And I could not believe that I finished when I was struggling, because he would have us doing all type of stuff. He would have us doing these like different stations where we have to do. And I did all these stations. And then I had to do one of the hardest things for me. And I'm like, bruh, I'm about to pass out. I'm about to leave. I can't. This earring. I'm like, I ain't got nothing else in me. I can't do it. And he was like, believe in yourself. You could do it. They're pushing me, encouraging me, et cetera, et cetera. And I did it. And then I did a couple more things after that. I thought I was done. But I was not. And I pushed myself to the limits. And then I had more energy after I pushed myself. And that was one of the most rewarding things from that personal training. I thought I was about to throw. You ever worked outside? You thought you was about to throw? Like, I literally thought I was about to. I really did. But I didn't. And I kept going, and then I felt better. And that was one of my proudest moments when I was working at the gym, because I stopped. If I ain't had him pushing me, I would have stopped. Okay? I would not have kept going. So you find so many personal strengths and different things by pushing yourself to so many different limits. Okay? Take care of yourself. Now, this may look different for each and every one of us, right? I want you to cultivate self-care and prioritizing your well-being. I want you to take care of yourself holistically, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. I want you to optimize your performance and your well-being. So what that means, I want you to focus on what makes you feel good, what nourishes your spirit and what recharges you, what helps your mind, body, spirit, soul. Have you guys ever watched Eat, Pray, Love? Roberts, but Eat, Pray, Love is I'm a movie buff, so I love tons and tons of movies. So let's be clear, I love them. But Eat, Pray, Love just does something to my spirit, because sometimes you have to self-reflect and figure out who you are. And that's what we're doing on this journey to 40. I'm doing so much self-reflecting, and I'm trying to take care of myself, take care of my skin. I've been exfoliating more, trying all types of different lotions. It's a little bit too far, but there's some over there. There's some new things I'm trying, just trying to enjoy all the little things, the things that make me happy, the things that bring me joy. I have so many things that I've been doing, and I've recorded some, but I haven't even shared some of them. And I'm going to be doing something like this week. I'm going to this really, really cool book and bistro, which y'all probably see some content on that. It's a bookstore, but it's also like a library, and it's like a bistro, and they got like a fireplace, and they serve food and coffee and drinks later on that night. And it's just the ambiance, the aesthetics are what the future Chonita, the current Chonita, and the future Chonita, what type of place I would love to be, right? So find places and things that just make you feel good. And those are things I'm starting to do. So here's the content. I'm just dropping a collage of photos, but you guys, look how the ambiance was. You couldn't tell me nothing. We had such a great time. Got some really good content. It was just a whole vibe. And I need to go back because this was months ago. So I need to go ahead and go back. But make sure that you're showing up and going to places that your best self will be. Things that you love to do. I mean, it was just a whole vibe. So yeah, this is just some content from that because I want to drop it in here real quick. I go on picnics. I literally have a picnic bag. Me and my daughter love picnics. So we go on picnics. We have a picnic basket in my truck, in the trunk of my truck. And we may go on a random day and say, let's go to a park and have a picnic when it's warm outside. And we love picnics, being out on the grass, being out looking at the sky, enjoying the sun. I love me some sun, right? And it just makes us feel good. So take the little time. Now, we had to eat anyway. We could have went into a restaurant, we could have went home, but we chose to eat outside, get some fresh air, get some vitamin D from the sun, look at nature, hear the birds, and the littlest things. And we have picnics randomly all the time. If you follow me on social media, you'll see it because I post it all the time. And those are little things. That is self-care for me. Sometimes I'll drop her off in the morning. I'll go sit by this water, and I may bring my books because I'm always reading, because I'm always trying to learn. And I'll just lay on that picnic blanket, and I'll just look at the sky and just plan, have my notebooks. You have to do things that's self-care for you. Now, of course, I got to get my nails done soon, so that's self-care too. So it's just different levels, right? But prioritize your self-care and what makes you feel good. And it could be as free as a picnic that you're going on, or it could be going on a trip. I went on a one-day trip to New York near Christmas. I keep saying I got to post that content. It was absolutely amazing. Whatever self-care looks like to you, exfoliate, take a longer bath, light some candles, relax, play on your favorite music, or play your gospel music or your favorite R&B, whatever it is you want to do. Take time for yourself. It doesn't have to be, you may not be able to afford a trip out the country, or and that trip was $40, y'all. It was a one-day trip for $40. I'm gonna tell you all about it. I'm telling you. It's ways you could do stuff. That's food. You get what I'm saying? So take care of yourself, prioritize it, have self-care practices. Get up, read your Bible, your devotion for the day, light a candle and drink your tea. Romanticize the parts of your life that make you just feel good. I get up, y'all. If I'm feeling real good, I go get me some Starbucks because that's expensive, but I love me some Starbucks. Like I said, if y'all follow me on social media, I see it. I don't get it all the time, and I make my tea and stuff at home sometimes too. But go if you feeling froggy. You know what I'm saying? Go get you some Starbucks, come back home, light your candle, get your devotion out, romanticize it, pray, do the things that make you feel good, and do it in it's a candle smelling good. You reading a word, you may have your gospel playing low in the back, you got your coffee that you love, that's giving you the boost for the day. That the littlest things are the big things, right? Make you some tea at home. Do the same thing, same layout. Plan your day. Do the things you could do. You may not be able to do it during the week because you may work. So get up a little bit earlier, or do it on Sunday, or whatever you have to do. But romanticize your life and give self-care. Self-care looks different for all of us, but you deserve to have those little moments of joy in your life. You may have a hectic day, but those little moments, you deserve that. You do. Because I know I do. I'm just saying. Also, I talked about my personal trainer. I have not been there, but I'm going to start doing regular exercise. I got a pink bike that's in my room I've had for like 7 years, maybe longer. It's so cute. It's a pink bike I got from Amazon, put it together myself. I need to get on that bike. I need to get on the bike. It's right in my room and it's pink. I need to get on the bike. Say, I need to get on the bike. But no, seriously, move your body. I have weights. Um I have all types of things. And at one point I was trying to do it. I was doing it when I had this trainer. I was consistent. I was feeling good, sleeping good, all the things. So move your body. I'm getting, older and better. But we have to move our body. We have to take priority of our health. We have to exercise, even if it's a walk. I've known people that lost a lot of weight by just walking after dinner, having a walk, like do something, move your body, stretch. These things are extremely important. And if you can afford it, get a personal trainer. If you can afford it, take a class. If you can afford it, go to YouTube, free 99. It's all types of people telling you what to do at home. Go to Five Below, get you your yoga mat, your weights, your whatever you need. It's really no excuse. We just have to prioritize taking care of ourselves. And like I said, I'm speaking to myself as well. Eating better, eating healthier, Speaking to myself, I was juicing and I need to get back to juicing. I have a nice juicer. I'll leave the link down. It's such a nice juicer, y'all. And I was giving everybody juice, got all this stuff, and I fell off. So I'm getting back on. Adequate sleep. I got to get my life. I got to get my life. I do be taking my naps, but I have to get my adequate sleep. So you need to get your adequate sleep too. Okay. Mindfulness, meditation, spending time in nature. I talked about that earlier. Setting boundaries to protect your peace, your time, your energy. Setting boundaries with people, places, things that need the boundaries to be set. If somebody call you, maybe you could pick up and say, hey, is everything okay? My mom just told me this recently. She said she saw this, I think, on social media. Hey, is everything okay? If it is, okay, I'm in the middle of something. Can I call you back? Because you don't ever want, or texting if you can't talk. But if you can talk and you just don't feel like talking, answer, because it could be an emergency depending on who the person is. And then let them know you can't talk. You'll give them a call back. Okay? Yeah. So all the little things. And I want you to remember that self-care is not selfish. The old cliche, you can't pour from an empty cup, right? It's not selfish. And you can bring your kids into self-care too. You can do all types of things, get kids, grandkids, whatever, whatever you have or wherever you are in life. Bring a spouse if you're married, all the things, your mom, dad, siblings, whatever you need, you can bring them into self-care. But yeah, just make sure that you want to maintain balance, resilience, overall, and we're working on our overall well-being. Prioritizing that self-care can enhance the capacity to show up as your best self in all areas of your life. Because I'm trying to be the best Chonita that I can be. Okay? And I want you to be the best you that you can be. So get out of your own way. Take some of these steps, take some of these tips and these steps to slowly but surely become the best you that you can be. And it's a journey. We ain't go get it right all the time. But as long as we have a goal in mind and we have something that we're focused on and we're trying, then we can do this. Okay. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, let me know what was your favorite tip. So, you can let me know what was your favorite tip. You could drop a heart, but please like the video and subscribe. But you also let me know what's your favorite tip, drop a heart, and then if you feel comfortable, share something that you're going to do for yourself. But let me know if y'all go on this journey with me, because you are the only one that's in your way. So it's time for you to get out of your way. Right, y'all. And that's a wrap. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Y'all be safe out there. You hear? Bye.